This showcase is amazing. There's such an amazing variety of medias in the space, like just the love of the creative process. Like you can see people kind of get inspired. Like we all have all these individual underpinnings, whether it be laser cutting or fiber arts or electronics, and you can walk by a piece and just see it and say, oh cool, oh that gives me an idea. Like, and having that is just something else.
We've got about 120 pieces in the show from unique people, which is pretty incredible when you consider, you know, that we have limited space and most of this work here was made in Building 61.
This project evolved from a hike I was on in Rocky Mountain National Park. I found this pine lattice where bugs had eaten the inside of a tree. And so what I did is to look for an open weather station, and I used the Dark Sky API. And this Raspberry Pi is pulling temperature, pressure, and relative humidity from the Dark Sky API close to where I found the wood. And it's populating the red, green, blue values according to temperature, pressure, and relative humidity. So this has been a really cool event. I've been to probably 30 maker fairs, and this is the best representation of like kind of condensed making I've seen.
Yeah, some of the stuff that's the most exciting is, you know, seeing people that take drawings, sketches that they've done by hand and turning them into laser cut projects that they're now creating fabric out of and making custom skirts and clothing. And that evolution doesn't just happen without a community. It happens because you start talking to somebody else and you get an idea because you see somebody engraving on paper or doing something with a material that you never thought that you could do before, and suddenly it informs your process of what's possible. And then we're seeing the same thing happen with the trailer. Like some of the stuff that's here is just wild because it happens with a community.
I started building here 9 months ago, and I've been able to use the MakerSpace to do the CNC cabinetry and then also do laser topographical maps on the inside. So Zack and Janet and Adam, I mean, and Robby, like I can't really express how much gratitude I have for their patience and their willingness to like troubleshoot. You know, when I had the concept in my mind of what I wanted something to look like, and I feel like they're great at like sharing that vision and then like taking you to where you want to go.
So this is the second time we've actually done the show. You know, the first time it was largely Building 61 makers that were represented. This time it's not just been Building 61, but some more of the makers from the community. And the response was probably twice as big the second time around. So it's great for us because we get to work with not just Building 61 makers, but everybody as a community of makers in the region. And we even have a couple of national submissions that have traveled from as far as New York for the show. That's great news for us because more than anything, we'd like to make this an annual show. We really want to keep doing it over and over again.
Witnessing other people going through the space, that's kind of the reaction that everyone has had, just the amazing breadth of all this amazing work from our community.
Incredible beyond belief. I have met so many amazing people here and seen things that I never saw before and gotten to do them. And it's just so exciting to see someone walk in for the first time and talk to them about it and show them some of the things that other people are doing and to see them just light up.
I'm blown away. It's phenomenal that like the maker space here is really what has created an opportunity for everybody to like come and share. It feels a little bit different than like a regular gallery, which I appreciate.
Building 61 too has just been such an incredible addition to our community and bringing makers of all kinds together. And yeah.
Major thanks to Building 61 and to the Boulder Public Library for hosting an amazing show.
You know, like there are a ton of projects in here. There's some amazing, beautiful, inspirational work, but this is kind of the tip of the iceberg. Pretty much everything you see in here is possible inside the makerspace. So for anyone who is interested in this type of work, if they're just starting out or maybe they're an expert in their field, come to the makerspace. There's a community just there waiting, and you can just kind of delve in and do whatever project interests you.